The Albanese government has stared down demands from left-wing unions and officially won the Labor Party's support for AUKUS. Some delegates raised environmental and cost concerns about Australia acquiring nuclear-powered submarines, but the government's promise of union jobs was enough to win over a majority. Olivia Casely filed this report from Labor's National Conference in Queensland.
The AUKUS issue escalating at day 2 of Labor's National Conference. Outside, protesters speak out against the government's signature foreign policy.
Hey, hey! Hey, hey!
But inside, the push by left-leaning factions and unions to remove nuclear-powered submarines from the party platform torpedoed. But it wasn't without heated debate, the Prime Minister and his deputy making the case to conference directly.
The submarines will be an Australian sovereign capability commanded by the Royal Australian Army and sustained by Australian workers in Australian shipyards.
The history of National Conference, the history of our party has been built on hard decisions. Delegates, this is a hard choice, but it is actually a clear choice.
The Labor Party is proudly anti-war, and the truth is, delegates, strength deters war. Strength deters war.
The Electrical Trade Union made their concerns clear.
Long after the tensions in our regions abate or flare, this waste will remain.
But most present, including the Australian Workers' Union, were appeased by Labor committing to 10,000 well-paid union jobs as a result of AUKUS. Before the all-important vote passed on Voices, confirming the party platform officially backs the $368 billion deal.
All those in favour of Amendment 300A say aye. Aye. All those against say no. I declare it carried.
While Labor managed to avoid any embarrassment on the conference floor, the fact that one of Anthony Albanese's own party room, Fremantle MP Josh Wilson, spoke out against the government's signature policy is a sign of broader division within the Labor movement.
I'm not convinced the acquisition of nuclear-propelled submarines through the AUKUS arrangement is in Australia's national interest.
Delegates, nuclear power is frightening. Many Lean and Labor members believe nuclear power in any form is a rotten idea.
Well, my message to the Prime Minister is to put our national interests ahead of the Labor Party interests. You're elected Prime Minister and you need to govern for the whole of our country.
More than 40 local Labor branches across Australia have passed anti-AUKUS motions. But for now, this conference win for the government shows those vocal critics are in the minority. Olivia Casely, Sky News, Brisbane.